It's coffee time. Mm. And I feel very productive because today we did Iron Gamer, which is always fun. I'm not going to spoil who it was, although one of them happened to tweet about it, so if you are vigilant, perhaps you caught it. But we did Iron Gamer like all day. There were a couple of technical issues, but for the most part it went pretty smoothly. And we wound up having burritos, which was great. We got there and they were like, so we're getting burritos. What kind of burrito do you want? And I was like, I'm so happy. But it took a while for the burritos to get there. So basically the entire time that we were playing one of the games, Jesse and I were both like, so burritos? Where are the burritos? Could we just, I mean, we could take a break and eat the burritos. Got really excited about them. Um, but very fun. I think both of those episodes are probably going to go pretty good after they're edited. It's hard to tell sometimes because when you're in it, like when you're in Iron Gamer, sometimes later you watch that episode and you're like, oh, I didn't even realize half of that stuff was going on. Because you guys know, if you've watched those with me in them, you know that I get this face while I'm playing. I'm like, so intense. And then I yell a lot. So sometimes I miss things. Sometimes I miss all sorts of nonsense. And then I watch it later and I go, oh, it turned out very different than I thought. I think both of these are going to be fun to watch. So that's exciting. Also, the other thing that made me feel productive is after we got back from Iron Gamer, well, after I got back from Iron Gamer, I built this thing. Isn't it so great? This is the end table that is also a litter box container. And I'm so happy about it. And I know some of you are thinking, wait, so you're going to have the litter box right next to your face? But the thing is, he has stinky enough poos that it's basically an issue anyway. So this way, I am definitely ensuring that anytime he does something gross, it's gone. Like, I will be I'm already pretty vigilant about scooping the litter box. It's going to be spotless always. Anytime that I'm like, it's gone. It's just done. So I'm probably also going to put like a little air freshener. Maybe another one of these. I like this thing. It smells good. Although it also smells like it might kill me, but I might put one of those over there. But it's great because now I can actually like get up and walk in this space. Like this is the thing. I have like a little bit of room right here, which might seem like it's wasting space. Like why not just keep the bed shoved this way and then put this on the other side? But I don't know. It makes my room feel bigger to have a little bit of space on each side of the bed. I don't know. I like it. I'm happy about it. The big shelf thing that was right here is now over here, where the litter box used to be. So I'm slowly putting things back into that. But when it's upright, the openings are weird. And normally, if you have it lengthwise like this, then the openings are perfect for media. Like for games and movies and things, there's like a little bit of space above them and they all fit in there perfectly. When it's upright, the gaps are so tall that it's hard to figure out what to do. But being the Tetris lover that I am, and the fact that a lot of these games I'm really glad that I have, but I don't play them so often as to be concerned about them being like kind of packed in there in a really fun way. So I'm just kind of Tetrising all of them in there. And like I was telling you guys before, once my room is completely done, I will show you the whole thing. But right now it's not done at all. I mean, it's slowly coming together. Wow, my hair is frizzy. It's slowly coming together. Like we've got this guy that I built and this guy that I built. I'm so happy with those. And apparently tomorrow, our other stuff is coming, so then I will have a bed frame. That's going to be exciting. And then some of the things that are in there that are supposed to be going under a bed will actually go under a bed, and then my closet will be something that is not heinous. I'm so happy. I'm so excited. And then I think for a while I will be done with making weird purchases to improve my room. I think that I will be done with that. But now, this is what's cool, is that now I've experienced utilizing websites like Overstock. I had never bought anything from Overstock before. That's where this came from, and this went together perfectly. It got here so fast. They do free shipping. I was just like, yeah. amazing. This one, they were like, oh, the color that you, because I wanted the darker color. They're like, oh, the color that you want is on back order, but we'll ship it as soon as we get it in. And I was like, okay, that'll probably be like a few weeks. It still showed up really fast. I was like, oh, okay. I'm trying to remember what website I got that one from. It was like a pet-centric website. Yeah. And then IKEA has been really good about interacting with us on delivering all of our stuff, like the bed frame. Although apparently, the bed frames, when you buy them at IKEA, maybe this isn't all of the bed frames, but some of the bed frames, when you buy them at IKEA, it turns out that you also have to buy slats to go with it, which I had no idea about. It doesn't say that on the website anywhere. When you buy a bed frame, it's not like, P.S. you need to buy this other thing with it. Otherwise, it's not complete. I thought for sure. If I click to buy bed frame, it would be like, here you go. Here's a thing that's ready for your bed. Not the case. You have to like buy the slats separately, which I guess isn't, they're not that expensive, but it's still obnoxious. So they called and told us about that. And Ro was the one that they called, and they were like, hey, so this thing. And she was like, all right, well, can you add it to our order and then just send it out with the rest of the stuff? And they were like, no, you're going to have to buy that on your own. So now we're like, but, I mean, the IKEA isn't super far from us, so it wouldn't be too hard to just go there and be like, yo, I need slats for this bed. And hopefully the dudes that are just kind of standing around over there would be like, oh, you mean this? And I'll be like, yes! And then I'll buy it and we'll go home. Be great. But we were expecting that stuff to take a while to get here, because the like guesstimation date for it to be delivered was down the line. But it's getting here pretty fast, so I don't know, I've just had really good experiences with buying all of this stuff online. I'm just really happy, except for the bed slats thing. Yeah. I think tomorrow night, we might be doing bad movie night. Depends on how long it takes us to like build all of these things. I have like a meeting thing going on at 1, and then after that, hoping to build all the stuff, and should work out okay. Can I tell you something that bothers me a lot? I just like realized it while I was looking at my hand. Do you see all these little marks on my hand? Those are soot marks. I hate... I'm gonna just blow this out. So we use a lot of candles in our house because we like them. Ro and I really like candles. I don't know, they're just nice. And like, I'm weird and I even like the smell after you blow them out. The like, yeah, the waxy smell. But so, you know, I have a few in my room and I like them. But you see all these little cool marks on the side? Can you see those? That's where my knuckles hit when I'm trying to fit my hand in there to light the candle. My hand is pretty small for a person. And even I cannot quite use the lighter and get my hand in there without getting soot all over my hand. Like, how do people with big hands do this? It's like a legitimate question for me. I'm like, how? If my hands were bigger than this, I'm not sure how I would do it. I was trying to come up with all these tactics. I even got more soot on my hand because I was like trying all these different angles and was like trying to like light it with only 2 fingers, and that was just impossible. And I mean, I guess you can always just use matches, right? You wouldn't have to use a lighter. And when it, you know, they normally, when you start using them, they're like up here. But once they get right around in here, they're so hard. I don't know. And then once it gets right around here, it gets easy again, because I can literally fit my entire hand in there and just be like, but, I don't know. Like, I get soot on my hands. I feel bad for people who have bigger hands that really like candles like that. Maybe you just don't use candles like that. I don't know. I don't know what the situation is, guys. I don't understand. How does it all work? just realized I haven't been watching the World Championships at all. Wait, are those going on right now? StarCraft World... Oops, Championships. Oh, man. Oops. I'm gonna have to look into that later. Figure out how to watch that. Hopefully I can. Anywho, that's what went on with my day. I'm so excited about this. And I'm so excited about this still. This thing is just great. I'm really elated with how everything's coming together. And my little, my adorable Dodger poster that one of you made for me that I love. The cat keeps, ripping at the corners, which really upsets me. I'm like, stop it! But now I think I can kind of get it away from him because that's right where my headboard's going to be. So I can take this and plop it up there. Not where Kerrigan is. You're staying there, you're beautiful. But, right in here, maybe I can put this guy, and then headboard will be there, and be great. That would be ideal. So, yeah, but for the rest of tonight, gonna eat some food and chill. Maybe play some games. It'll be fun. But I hope you guys had a good day, and I will talk to you again tomorrow. Wanna say bye, Sherlock Cat? No, he's loafing. He's doing the kitty loaf. But yeah, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Okay, bye-bye. Mwah!